And now it's Brother Aris, rattling his rosary beads and reeking of incense. Gone over to the other side, lined up with my enemies, as did my other faithful lieutenant before him. Surrounded by traitors, always betrayed, never able to trust anyone. No wonder I feared to shut my eyes at night. But even then, assassins would crawl out of the shadows of sleep to torment me.
Hush. 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 Hush.
My Lord Gessler, I've served you faithfully for many years, but you never rewarded me.
Well, that's no reason to betray me.
I never even ate at your table.
That's still no reason to betray me.
My lord, I have acquired a castle.
Yes, I understand. It's quite large.
And my heart is set on a merchant's daughter.
Will she follow you into the wasteland?
The wasteland, my lord?
Yes, the wasteland.
What on earth will I be doing in the wasteland?
Oh, didn't I tell you? That is where you're being banished.
Well, then, that doesn't leave me much choice.
I suppose not. You! I was worried about you. Get away from me, murderer. Won't you even let me sleep in peace?
It is not me who disturbs your sleep. It is your conscience.
Conscience? What are you talking about? I don't have a conscience. Got rid of it when I learned to spell it.
I used to think the same. How could I have served you otherwise? My sleep, too, was flayed by the terrible things I once did on your orders. And they drove me to seek repentance and forgiveness by devoting the rest of my life to good works amongst the poor and suffering.
Well, you can take your insufferable sanctimoniousness somewhere else. I am not poor and suffering.
Oh, but you are. When you sleep, demons perform a danse macabre in your dreams. When you are awake, you find that you are without resources, any hope of escaping certain death, except your own pitiful self.
What do you mean?
The accounts of your evil deeds before the tribunal are so overwhelming that your only hope is to admit your guilt, make a full confession of your sinful acts, and throw yourself on the mercy of the tribunal and beg their forgiveness.
What? Me? Abase myself before some kangaroo court of peasants and pig farmers? Never! I can only be judged by my peers, by the aristocracy I served so well.
I'm afraid there aren't many of them left. They are now paying the price for their years of ruthless rule and economic exploitation. Years when you enforced their policies with unsurpassed zeal.
Will no one testify on my behalf? Aris, surely you...
I am sworn by my vows to tell the truth.
Truth? I don't want that.
But those same vows also allow me to be pardoned from having to testify.
Thank God.
Exactly. And beg his mercy to intercede for you. The men who will judge you are decent men.
Will my luck never change? I'd have a better chance if one or two of them were open to a bribe.
All they want is justice.
together. Surely somehow, somewhere, I did something worthwhile. Best to begin at the beginning. My life. No. My struggle. That's better. By Hermann Ricardo Milhausen. Guess what? My prayers went unanswered. Despite my pleas for temperance and tolerance, which I firmly believe to be the only basis for good government, the tyrannical emperor. Just as I was getting to the good part about how I was not responsible for anything I did. None of it was my fault. I was only following orders. Of course, they were my orders. And they worked very well indeed. I created such a happy empire.